GGMU, Glory, Glory Man United. Now, if you were to sample, I love anthems. And when it comes to sampling club anthems, I think that Manchester United have the best club anthem. Glory, Glory Man United. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the beautiful game. My name is Mike Messi Kennel. And after a 1 year, so we load now. No, not be load. It transfer commerce now. Call bring them back. Maybe Thierry Henry exactly. When you go back, I'll come back after. But let's hope that he's still in form. Hafiz is making his return after a long time. Great to have you, Hafiz. You're welcome.
It's good to be back. More like David Luiz, you know, Chelsea, PSG, and you go back and it's actually.
Oh, you decide I call you Henry, you call yourself David Luiz. Okay, now.
I'm more of a defender now when I play Sunday League.
All right, and of course, Toyosi is here in the house. Toyosi, how you be now?
Well, I'm on idea right.
Toyosi, the ever ginger Nigerian. We're starting today. Of course, we have a preview of the FA Cup Community Shield, 3 p.m., 1500 hours just later on, immediately after the show is going down. And of course, we're looking at Chelsea. What is happening? Chelsea mania. Over 40 players in your first team. How they won't play. And then, of course, we'll talk also about Victor Osimhen. Is Victor Osimhen really as good as we think he is? If he's that good, how has he not had a club yet? But just before all of that, let's look at, yes, that's Victor Osimhen, of course. Now, but just before all of that, let's take a look at Olympics. Guy, you are the most optimistic Nigerian I know, but Baba, this Olympic knock you out. Like, you don't know where to even start from there.
Well, to me, I feel like monetary aspect aside, we actually did well in terms of, okay, they disbursed money. But performance, the athletes themselves and the coach need to ask themselves, when
did they disburse the money?
Before
12 billion.
They disbursed this money.
Billion. See, now come up for this Olympics. 12 billion.
And that's the highest. Money does not guarantee you performance. Hope you know. Okay. I can spend on a child and the child does not know book.
Why are you spending on a child that doesn't know book?
No, see, it's a different thing now. You cannot know. These guys qualified from Africa. Some of them played intercontinental playoffs to, get to this place. It happened that Nigeria did not win any medal. We had so many. If you see my status, it says my status. So I've mentioned it. Near near losses. I think it's in church or Yoruba.
In what competition?
Not just football. No, the Olympics themselves generally. Okay. The Olympics themselves because I think it's even in church or in Yoruba they should say like do pray on prayer that when you are close to your glory, they should not snatch it away. That is what basically happened to Nigeria most of this time.
How many times are they close?
We got to the semi-finals of how many hits? Athletics. I'm going out of football.
But the point is this, first of all, we know the perennial problem in Nigeria. That's one of the reasons why on this show we hardly even talk about the MPFL. It's not like we cannot talk about it. But you see, we call it a beautiful game. We want to come and smile. We don't want to go. I tell you, if as this question is going, I don't want you to go too fast so that we no vex. We just talk and smile. We just go because anytime. I have from when I was growing up, all the when you talk about broadcasters, anytime Nigerian league. Na anger.
Of course.
Na para. If I was watching Godwin and what's his name now? The name can't. Now anger. You could just different like now vex.
Everybody has one thing to complain.
But the point is
from
this.
Every
but the point is this. What shocked me the most was how our top contenders, Ese Brume, Oboro Dudu, and
Odwan yourself, Toby.
No, those three shocked me because Ese Brume, the time that was used to pick gold. Ese Brume has beat that time. Ese Brume's personal bet is higher than that time.
Exactly.
And she came what? Fifth. We had 3 in that finals.
We had 3.
5th, 10th, 12th. She didn't even hit 7, no. She didn't even hit 7. She got 6.7. Like so, and I was telling somebody that said, forget everything about her Nigeria prepare. Them personally,
what happened to
mentally? Them? What happened? Were they mentally prepared for these games?
So somehow we have to look at it. We had so many near misses, semi-final, final. Like athletics is very much different from football. In the athletics, we have so many semi-finals. Some of our players, the athletes, they go to the semi-finals, but when they combine results together, you see that, okay, these guys don't make it to the final. We had semi-finals, finals, that went up so many near losses.
Okay,
the only team
we had this organization with the favor of Philly case.
No, that one.
No.
Of course, wait, chill. Favor to Philly's case. The only problem was that they did not communicate to favor that they don't want to register for this event.
That one resonated around.
No. No. I don't want to see.
Okay, why was Toby running slow? I mean,
Toby's one was not slow.
Okay, but
Toby took third. Toby took third in the semi-final.
Okay.
And
no, it was
they
fourth.
disqualified. They disqualified. Why?
Okay.
Because they said something had happened.
No, in the heat.
In the heat.
She had a false start, but she was lucky. They let her be. So what happened in the semi-final was that Toby now started slowly. Normally, Toby is a fast
Sprinter,
starter.
yeah.
But that warning in the heat is like it affected her. So she started slowly. She hit 12.55, and she came fourth in that race. And the last table was ninth out of the 8 we enter at 12.52. Then the last person they carry enter that final. So mentally, that fear from the heat made her start badly.
So we have to look at it. And it is not, you won't blame, no, see, forget everybody. The only, no,
It's sad because,
everybody,
you know why?
it happens to anybody.
Because let me tell you, this is one Olympics that you had only very few. I don't know, there were only very few record holders that were participating.
No.
were few.
Some of them pulled out because of
That's
injury.
what I'm saying there were few. When I mean that look, okay, if you go to the 100 meters, people who hold record, they are not running again. What I'm saying is that having a current record holder,
No,
they only feel are participating in these games.
Yeah, see.
This is like a new.
Yes, a new.
I'm going to say it happens.
From.
Mental issues happen in terms of, okay, I don't want to fail these people. Look at Favor Ofinizon. She has that mental issue that, okay, yes, I want to make sure that I make it known for myself. She was one of the favorites for 200 meters. She would have probably won the 100 meter, maybe. We're not sure.
The favorite for 200 meters.
Yeah, she was.
No,
because she was.
200 meters is actually a strong point. But you see, people said there was a tweet I saw that someone said, say she was now complete for 100 meters. Is it now that 6 that she took in 200 meters? Is that how she should have run 100 meters? 100 meters and 200 meters,
They are different, you know.
They are two different.
You have to be, it's only
Sub 10. How many sub 10 do we have in the world right now? For the 100 meter race, there, this guy, what's his name, Noah Lyles.
I mean, Noah Lyles came first in 100 meters. 200 meters, came third.
I mean, even Julian.
So, but look at it now.
Alfred took first in the.
But we had 88 Ale, which is one of our biggest, if not our most.
I know, our biggest
to
contingent
Olympics,
ever.
and we could not even pick any. We could not even pick
Our
best.
no, our Olympic gold hopefuls. They failed us. And finance apart,
our only cycling representative. Have you returned the Germans?
Of course, now, of course. Okay, no, there's an explanation to that, you know.
Okay.
The explanation is, I don't want us to, anything in Nigeria, I don't want us to say that, okay, we're going to bash them. Let us be logical about it. This girl only qualified for about 1 or 2 races.
She said she wasn't aware of this one.
Yes. So she wasn't aware. And this bike is very, very expensive. So they had made a deal with Germany that, okay, you go borrow us this bike. Because when this girl got there, they told her that, okay, you're going to compete. Why? Because we disqualified somebody from Egypt. And you know how much that bike cost? The federation of, the biggest federation in Nigeria is NFF. How much NFF get for pockets?
But that bike now 10,000. You know,
wait, wait.
50 million.
Wait, wait.
You know, 50 million.
Listen, wait, now listen. Calm down, The biggest federation in Nigeria when it comes to sport is NFF. Now then see the collect money pass. Tell them to cough out 50,000 euros. They cannot.
But
they will now say, okay, somebody. That's like
bike,
how many cyclists do we have?
That bike, look, let's leave that one.
It was 2 weeks before the tournament.
Yes, 2 weeks. 2 weeks or more than. In fact, I get where person there. I see that bike online. You know cost.
You know
if
cost.
You say one this, forget that. See my point.
They have a budget. They have a budget. That federation is being run by.
Forget the federation. For Olympics alone, they give them 12 billion.
12 billion.
Forget the federation. So my point is that you are the last one. When they give that money, that's 12 billion for. Forget. My point is this. Look,
so when they rush
when
go buy the bike.
They said luck happens when preparation meets opportunity.
Yeah.
So we alone now. The opportunity can come, we're not prepared.
We're not prepared at all.
Yeah, they were not prepared because
this is what I mean.
We didn't carry that bike to travel.
Preparation means that you are ready for contingency. See, there's what they call you are ready for contingency.
I will not blame the ministry of
and you cannot
for the bike issue.
On this bike, a simple question: were we ready?
For the bike?
Were we prepared? No, for the games.
We were.
Were we prepared?
We were prepared. To be honest,
let me
our
tell you,
players. Let me say players. They participated in pre-tournament events. The only
how many days to the tournament?
No, some of them play. Some of them are professional in Europe. Some of them are professional in Europe across the world. Look, Aaron Okodri. First match, he lost to a 19-year-old.
We've been spamming that man.
No,
it
is not. No, Aaron Okodri is not old enough.
This should be sports.
No, yes, Aaron Okodri is not old enough to live. Okay, why don't you tell the likes of Novak Djokovic and this guy from Serbia? From Spain. Not to go.
Those are world beaters.
Don't forget,
Aaron is in the top 10.
No, Aaron is in the top 10 in the world. What are you saying?
No, you don't drop. You don't drop.
You never
You don't
go
come
check
down.
him.
You don't come down. It's
Now
too
because of this
You don't come.
Olympics,
No,
yes.
before the Olympics.
Before the
And before the tennis, oh,
oh,
man,
see.
forget. Aruna
He better
messed
pass
up.
this Egyptian.
Aruna.
He messed up.
You see Assad.
He better pass.
That, let me tell you, that one, anytime, you know, see, I dey follow tennis ranking way. If they play friendly or tournament or first round, if they beat Omar. Once they enter anything crucial,
He don't beat
Omar they beat
Omar
him
before.
steady.
He don't
You calm down now. I'm calm
yeah.
down. I'm giving you facts. I'm
Oh, yeah,
telling you
they
facts.
hear you.
Omar beats him steady. If not ranking this thing, Omar they beat him steady.
Steady.
What is it? I they follow WT.
don't beat
Calm
him.
down now.
Yeah.
You know what I said? I said he beats Omar when it is not important.
I don't.
Whenever something is at
really
stake,
doubt.
I am telling you it's facts. Whenever something is at stake, I'm telling you if I'm not getting your opinion. Whenever something is at stake, Omar beats him steady. They go to WTT. He even beat Calderano. Calderano got to quarterfinals. The Brazilian.
Yeah.
LeBron, they beat them once in a while. The LeBron brothers, Alexis and Felix. The two this thing. Number one for the world. See the Truss Moregard. Truss Moregard is 18th ranked. Truss Moregard beat world number one. You understand? He beat one. He beat him. In fact, number three.
See,
I
understand.
They talk.
See,
I
don't know.
Lift table tennis.
I don't know.
Lift table tennis.
He follow our hand.
They say Omar. Even Egypt said they did far better.
But
In the Olympics,
So, you know,
went ahead. I'm telling you. When it comes to ranking,
tennis,
they
my own
always
thing
do
is, should we-
better.
should we
He
give
beats him
Spam
when it
this
is
man?
not. I follow them.
I don't want to agree.
They beat him, man.
I know say they beat him.
My point I'm
I know say they beat him.
mentally.
Both of them they beat
They
themselves. Actually,
don't beat themselves.
Relax.
The mental fortitude is very low.
Very
Aruna
low,
messes up when go and let him play WTT. He has beat fourth seed before. He did beat fifth seed. When he play WTT, once he enter quarter final, any place, once he enters, he need to enter semi. For any WTT tournament. I'm telling you now.
but to have somebody who is 12, somebody who is 12
from number 1
in
to
the
number
world.
10.
Okay, so now
Somebody who's 12 in the
we are
world.
looking to 2028 now.
You know what?
So let's get you started.
Exactly.
So
Someone said that for
Are we going back to the drawing board
Olympics, you
again?
don't plan
Of course
4
we
years
are.
ahead. You plan 8 years ahead.
Absolutely.
If you want to get the Olympics, let's forget next Olympics. Let's start planning 8 years ahead.
2032, I beg.
Because we're still going to spam the same.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you're not going to spam
Exactly.
some of them.
If
Some
you
of them
want
are very
to prepare, if you want to prepare,
rotated
you
out.
start now to prepare them. On a normal day, why shouldn't we have any representative in swimming
Wait.
competitions? One of the worst games for this, swimming has come for Olympics.
But that's
Right.
calm.
One person go fit pick 8 medals for one Olympics.
See,
Why?
yeah.
You go do front stroke.
Michael Phelps.
You go do backstroke. You go do butterfly.
Freestyle.
You go do freestyle.
That
For the same
guy gave me
tournament.
that guy gave me that pass Nigeria.
Yes, no,
He
no,
go
normal
pack-
now.
Of course.
What I'm telling you is that one
Let's go, more
sport,
goals.
swimming is the sport that has the most medals.
Medals, yeah.
It's a scam sport. Now scams what they carry put inside Olympic.
Just
If
know your
one
style.
person go just, if one person just
For your style.
you go do like this. You go win with this one. You go win with this one. You go win with freestyle, butterfly, backstroke.
Combine
You know,
everything.
you
You understand?
you
If
people-
each one get you,
you
then
people fail.
now with this one, we can't get distance. We can't get 50. We
50,
can't get 100.
100.
All of them are medal.
Like, nah, see,
So what I'm saying
So
is
why
that
are we
there's
not
some-
producing?
There's some games. I'm telling you that there's some games that the medals are easy.
very cheap to get.
Yeah.
In some kind of this thing.
Yeah.
When you go look, okay, with the talk up, I sit down, they watch shooting. She will form hunter for you.
No, our
Look
policemen.
at the-
Yeah, carry one person
look
from
at-
police.
Hunter for you. Oh, my person will just there. Now one day, that one they
You gotta do
from,
like
from hit to final. Now one day.
One day, exactly.
Oh, see, they didn't shoot. See Olympic, see
and
games.
this-
Even American, wait,
One day.
the Americans are saying that they are very good at shooting. See
understand?
that guy just come from the
Shooting, they are different games. So you say, I feel like we should work
I think our eyes are not well
because
opened.
I was surprised when I saw us in canoeing. I'm like,
No, we did canoeing. We did swimming safe. We did
they
swimming.
can do now all this way they do
This girl-
they do illegal refinery or not that.
We do swimming. No, we actually do swimming to one small girl.
We have a lot to
Omo.
prepare.
The girl is Chinese and Nigerian, so
For
she
you
has
go
to-
to say person go enter water stay 1 hour.
I mean, all those guys that go to the gym. Why we
Like, why are you not carrying weight? No,
weightlifting?
we have people.
Why we not be boxers?
No, some
You
of
know
our
what now?
guys.
You hope for us now is Paralympics because that one we
We go
did.
win.
We know.
Our para-athletes-
That's our greatest
Yeah,
fortune. We know.
yeah.
By the way, let's round up with big shout out to our Paralympians as they go. We know that we're going to get medals there, and we're supporting them fully. All right, so let's get into football. Well, let's start up with Chelsea. Let's talk Chelsea. Enzo Maresca, new boss of Chelsea, just got in, of course, after sacking of Pochettino. And as it stands now, Chelsea have over 40 players in their first team. They get 8 keepers. In fact, somebody even draw this. If you add their youth team, they have 11 of keepers. If you bring from their academy, they have 8 first team keepers.
Already.
8. Defenders, they get like how many? They get like 12.
Combined with the fullbacks.
I'm telling you. No. The center backs feel like 8 also. You know. this man now, what is happening at Chelsea? The question I want to ask now, I'll put this out open. Our phone lines are open, and I want Chelsea fans to talk, right? And then our WhatsApp number 002 0815247. Just send in your message now. Let's talk about Chelsea. And then the phone line 0902 416 3440 0810 764 1679. What is happening at Chelsea? Are they looking like they are ready? They got Neto. How many wingers do they have? Chelsea has Sterling. They have Modric. They have a.
Neto is an upgrade.
They have
on them.
On who? On who?
They have
on Sterling
wait
and
now.
Modric.
Wait,
How many goals?
wait now. Start first. They have Sterling. They have Modric. They have what's Nigerian? What's his name now?
Noni.
Noni. They have Noni.
Noni is playing on the right.
We are talking wingers generally.
Wingers,
They have the amount of wingers and footballers.
Even
see,
Palmer.
Papa, even Palmer.
Play Palmer
They
for
switch. They switch. You know, when I talk of wingers generally, but the point is that they are just now. Omoro John don't enter.
Omorogun.
They buy the goal.
Magiu.
Echeverry. I mean, they just buy the goal. In fact, we've lost count. Every year came back. If you don't wake up for money, next year you'll see is here we go.
Chelsea signed 2008 ball.
Here we go.
2005 ball.
Here we go. How many? They've sent many. They don't sign some. They go back on loan. But on the squad available to this guy now, do we talk about defense that Adarabia entered? Will is there. Badiashile is there.
Fofana.
Disasi is there. Fofana is there. Chaloba is there.
And Selmini from Boca. They have gone back.
What is? Are they setting themselves up for disaster? What's up with Chelsea?
I think the recipe for disaster is what we have in the hands of Todd Bowley. Because when you look at it, you don't just buy because they talk to this boy good. In my own opinion, I think if you look at Todd Bowley, he only has people that come to tell him, they talk to this boy good for this place. Carry and come.
Yeah.
Like they were. Yeah. You're gonna have to look at the player. How does it fit into the system?
I don't think Maresca has a say.
What? No, of course, that is just bought to him.
Yeah.
What is the philosophy of Chelsea? Do they have a sporting director? I don't think they have. Somebody that will okay, this is what we're. Look at what happens at Arsenal. Edu, they have a philosophy in Arsenal. They don't sign anybody older than 27. He said when he first came around, they had to declutter the squad. So, because nobody will buy all these aging players. Bring in players that fit into the system, and you are building. But at Chelsea right now, I know you want to build. You have sister clubs around. If you want, declutter your squad. Send some of them.
On loan.
You have Angelo back in Chelsea now. The boy you sent to Strasbourg. Now, just make sure you declutter your squad. Let us know the first team, the developmental team, and those ones going on loan. It is not today that we've seen Chelsea having players going out on loan a lot. It is not today.
I mean,
under Abramovich,
remember this
it's been there. Yes.
Okay, you know what? Let's say something. You just mentioned something. Now, let me take a comment here. Taufik says, good morning, Mike. I'm Taufik. Saying Chelsea has 40-plus first-team players is a misconception. Some of these players include those from the academy and some that will be going on loan. Some will also be sold. Taufik, you are wrong.
How many of them will be sold?
Very wrong. I mean,
Taufik, you are wrong. So just because I know, but I say let me just go to Chelsea's site. On Chelsea's site, look, now if you go to squad, in case you don't know now, let me just say, you go to squad, you see men's profile, you see senior, you see under 21, you see under 18, you see on loan, then you see staff. Under senior, you have 43.
But normal.
No, I'm not. This is
currently.
Yes.
Currently 43.
43.
What's it now?
don't forget Kepa is back at Chelsea.
It is only,
43.
it is only MPFL
I am telling you now,
clubs.
and they are not. And this is not under 21.
I have up to 14.
This is not under 21. No. This is not under 18. On Chelsea registered men's profile, 43. 3 rows, 14 and 42 plus 1. Lukaku then be last one. 43.
Wow, forgetting Lukaku as well.
So it's not it's not a misconception.
Absolutely.
Chelsea have 43 first team. I'm not talking about under 21.
And there are no signs of outgoing.
No, there are no potential departures currently, but they will find
only Slonina and Gallagher
43
so far.
And you're telling me. Yeah. So my point is that how does a coach go with that? How do you want? Then you added Neto. Neto is coming. Neto is not follow.
44 now.
Now you add Neto. How does a coach start?
Potential Osimhen. No, Omorodion.
Which was
never even had Omorodion. You never had Omorodion. That be 45.
I don't think Osimhen will join Chelsea.
How does a coach go through Chelsea? I want Chelsea. The reason why I'm saying I want Chelsea fans to talk, because this Chelsea fan, I just want to dispel to you that it's not a misconception. 43 first team players registered.
Incoming 2.
Not under 21, not under 18.
Remember 2 seasons ago, Thiago Silva complained of this when he said they had over 30 as at then. When he said these players, they want to lay a claim to the first team. They want to play. They are on huge salaries. They are signed for 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. These boys want to prove themselves. These boys are relatively young. They want to play. And Maresca right now, he doesn't have a first team. He's just chopping and changing. And you can't have a first team with 40-plus players.
You won't be able to focus.
You won't be able to focus. Now, you are going into a new season. who are the players in your first 11?
Have your 23 man, and then you bring
But
7
it
from academy.
doesn't even look like he has. I mean, look at the boy they signed from Aston Villa, Kelly man, for 19 million. He's going to the academy.
That is money laundry. I beg.
They have,
Yes. Now look at what happened. They wanted to balance their books. See what Aston Villa did with Marston too.
Look at Chelsea now. You are talking about the first team. Let's look at their friendly matches. 2-2 against Wrexham, the first match. 1-4 against Celtic. Club America, they beat them 3-0.
that was the only win.
Man City, Chelsea, 4-2.
Only one.
Madrid, Chelsea, 2-1. Tomorrow, they're going to play Inter.
Huh.
And that's where it ends. And then they go and meet Chelsea. So
Only
one
one win so far.
win out of 5, which is not a problem. But if you know your team and all that, you are mixing and matching. You understand? After all, they beat Madrid too now. But make season start. Make you go beat them.
Throughout the 5 games, he has been chopping and changing. Doesn't know.
He doesn't know
his combination. I think the only player that was consistent was Badiashile
And Madueke.
and Madueke. I mean, now that you're
Looks like
signing
Madueke might start.
Pedro is a right winger that uses the left foot, same as Madueke. Are you saying that Madueke too now his place is not assured in the team? There is Mudryk and Sterling. You understand? You have you still have Chukwuemeka in the midfield. You have Enzo. You have Caicedo.
Taino and Johnny.
I mean, these players are way too much. And my only issue is that they are potential departures.
No, they will be, of course. They'll find it.
We have to give it to the end of the window, but it's not looking like it.
Let's be sure. Who is going out?
See, it's good. They have sister clubs.
Who's going out?
France.
No one is going out.
See, they can loan like 5 players to France, to Strasbourg.
See, you don't understand.
They have a network.
See,
Yes.
let me tell you. You see, they haven't yet done it till now.
See, it has to be with Maresca. Let him choose who he wants. If he chooses who he wants,
still time.
yes, because Maresca has not chosen maybe his team. When Maresca does that, they will start working out. See, loaning players to teams is not bad. It's not hard, especially for a team that is desperate to loan out. Any condition that the club that you're loaning players to,
No, I agree.
If I want to put you on the spot now, can you give me like Chelsea's possible lineup? First
No,
level.
he can't. That's what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. And I understand where it's coming from. That when you want to loan, you can give them outrageously and just send them. But this is not the first time Chelsea have had this kind of situation. There's a time when Chelsea had over 20 players, 20-something players.
These are but Mike, look at the progress of the players here. These are players that are laying claims to the first team. These are not players.
Some of them will be loaned out. See Ugo Chukwu,
but they will have to go.
Ugo Chukwu, Chukwuemeka.
They have to go. Okay,
you want to play, you go.
Let's take some messages here. Jonathan says, we Chelsea fans are tired of the owner. It seems the owner are drunk. Good morning, Mike. Okay, this is Chelsea's like, Mesoma says Chelsea's like Nottingham Forest last season. Oh, yes. Fulham did 2 seasons ago. Remember now?
Keep
when those people come from Championship, they go sign. They go sign.
Be like MPFL club.
Exactly.
When they come, they go send all their players from us.
Exactly. Says, good morning. By name, Olamilekon. Chelsea will surely find it hard due to 40 players. So the issue is not really just 40 players. The issue now is that if it was a Pochettino that had worked with these guys before,
he would know
how he would do. He's a new coach. My point is that you're making the job for the coach harder.
Very hard.
Look at Ancelotti. We're talking about Ancelotti this morning. Ancelotti has not added anybody. He more or less like he needs to maybe understand the team. He might probably maybe wait till January.
Yeah.
Before
he really wants to buy.
Because when you look at the squad, you'll be like, okay, who should we actually have?
Yeah, for now, maybe he wants to push for Zubimendi. He wants to get the DM. If he gets Zubimendi, which is really looking for.
That's the only.
Exactly, for a new coach, you don't need to. I mean, it shows that the club is in disarray.
Just take a look at Arsenal.
And it's not having a say. Maresca is not having a say in the team.
Look at Arsenal fans. They're asking for, we want this, we want that. Coaches know what they want.
Absolutely.
Don't just force it and say, okay, we want to add this, we want to add that. Okay. Maresca is not bringing his players in it.
This says, good morning, presenter. Says it is left for Enzo Maresca to pick the players he wants and send the rest on loan or to the development team. Players like Chaloba, Lukaku, Gochuku, Kepa, Moreira, Casade, Petrovic, many of them are going out already. And don't forget, loaning players out is never a problem for Chelsea. Strasbourg.
Who is coming for them? Who's coming? I mean, this Lukaku saga has been dragging.
Just bought.
Yeah.
Just built from Leicester City.
This Lukaku saga has been dragging. There's no conclusion to it yet. Casade was linked to Fiorentina. They haven't signed him.
I can assure you,
clubs are coming in and backing out.
See, I can assure you.
Strasbourg won't carry.
I can assure you that Chelsea will have no problem in loaning players.
Loaning might not be a problem.
They will only do it to to the
we said the same thing when they had over 30 players.
They will do it to the terms of the club that want to accept them. I'm not going to pay a salary. I'm going to pay 100%. Oh yeah,
that's it. Okay, so please, whenever you send messages, please put your name so that we can acknowledge you. Right? Good morning, Mr. Mike. This is AY. Are you sure the coach requests for all these players they are signing? I'm not sure. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
think the only player
I would have said no, yeah.
is this real.
This real.
Yeah, I'm
Because
not sure
they work
because
together at Leicester.
Leicester City, yeah.
when
I
a new
don't
coach
think-
comes
I don't
in,
think
you
there's-
know, except you want to do a clear out. So normally you go look what's in there with you, work with them small. No, see how it goes. I'm thinking about
And every player
When-
adjusts.
yeah, exactly.
And it's not like
In
the
fact,
players
it's
in Chelsea are
management.
bad.
Whenever management comes in, if they want at the moment in the beginning, they just clear out because they've not known it before. But when you enter, you want to see how they are on the pitch. I mean, okay, out loud. Pochettino do not want Kopama. He said it live in the press conference.
Yeah.
He just
never-
came
I
and
never requested
and
for
requested. But you see, that's why I raised Pochettino. If you notice, Kopama started taking free kicks, started taking penalties. Why? He saw what the boy could do and said, okay, let me use what
Let
I
me
have
use
here.
you, yeah.
So I raised Pochettino for that one because he clearly said, I didn't ask for Palmer.
Nobody was for Palmer.
Yeah, I didn't ask
Because
for
he was
Palmer.
benching at
Not
I
to
didn't
even
ask
come
for
and
Palmer.
start.
You know, but then he went to the pitch. So that's what it means for a coach to understand. Look at the players you have. There's potential. Well, when you look at people like Kobe, like Lavia and Fofana, for me, those people,
Yeah, I mean, they're still
it's over
Lavia.
because you cannot start a season. Look, we know when they buy you new and you enter with injuries, it's always a problem. That's the same problem
But
that
Lavia
Man
has
U.
been fantastic for their season. Lavia
That's,
preseason now.
that's why the problem that Man U have with Lenio. See, with big players, let me tell you, these guys have gone out for one whole season. I'm telling you, forget that one you're talking about. Friendly, the way they play, everybody's just trying to get back into
To
shape.
get back into
Once
shape, yeah.
serious competition starts, the way they'll tackle you, you're not going to be the same.
At all,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
One
Then
tackle.
the Euros are for about 6 weeks.
Do you understand? One tackle, Baba. If he resets your career, I'm telling you, and the tackle might not even be raw, but just say the way this is that. So forget preseason. For me,
That's
Lavia.
happened to Martinez.
Same thing as
of
Nkunku.
Madrid.
Those ones are minors. I'm telling you. Let's season just this one you're saying Kuku. Let's season just
Let's
start.
just start. Exactly.
Baba will not. You see, he will not play 1 month. You get injured. It's not because before Chelsea, before Chelsea, that's the player he is. Nkunku no be today now. Nkunku they win high school for Germany with 16 goals.
They still Nkunku. Ah, no.
He they win with 16 goals.
I don't think
and
there's
then you
space
come
for Chelsea in
Fofana.
big games.
Fofana
in their
comes
squad.
and look, no player comes back the same way with an ACL. The ACL is one of the worst injuries ever to happen in football. Players don't come back.
Some do.
Some do now.
They don't be the same way.
Apart from Courtois.
Now keeper.
Vets.
Eh?
Florian Vets.
Who be that?
Florian Wirtz, exactly. Florian Wirtz.
Florian Wirtz. That
At
guy na still
19.
upcoming now.
At 19.
Na still
At
upcoming
19.
now.
At 19.
I said,
See Gavi. Gavi is coming back now.
I said most.
No, he
I said
hasn't played
most.
yet,
More
yeah.
often than not.
Yeah,
ACL.
more-
The percentage of
absolutely.
those who they come back is very small and only for
Look at
young
Falcao.
players. But if you don't reach 20-something ACL happen,
Your body don't dey.
Look at
Baba,
Falcao.
he
Falcao is a
drop.
big example.
once you just enter 20-something, and you are talking of vets, but now small boy.
A small boy
Courtois
fit
na keeper. He go stand for how many times he move. Yes, he go rest now.
Why keep back the carry?
You understand?
Why keep back the carry?
You understand?
Football
Once
has changed.
ACL don't happen for any player,
We come
Baba,
back the same. He go reduce.
forget. Now your auntie, now your knee, na knee.
Look at how
Na the most
look
important
at how long
joint.
it's taking Neymar to come back.
Na knee, yes now. And even as that one said, Baba, you gonna play ball, you gonna touch us one. The next one,
Maybe that
Baba,
career.
you go
career
beach
ending.
football, you gonna play for Copa, for Copa, futsal. You gonna play for Copacabana for Brazil. Now you gonna play. All right. So, but then, let's see. Well, okay, yeah, we'll talk about Man City and all of that. But let's round up Chelsea with Osimhen. Osimhen is our boy. He's African. He's Nigerian star boy. He's African star boy. Baba is winning African football of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8th place Ballon d'Or.
No Africa, no Nigerian has ever done it.
And then Aurelio De Laurentiis has put up a price tag of 130. But
It's
as it
quite
stands-
They're willing to reduce to 100.
You understand?
which
But
is
as it
quite
stands
cheap.
Now, which
Yeah.
is quite cheap. But as it stands now, Osimhen is looking like he might just be in limbo.
No.
Now, Antonio Conte, new coach of Napoli, has come in and stated that I will get Lukaku. Osimhen is not part of my plans.
Because
ruthless.
Osimhen has
That's
showed.
very ruthless
No.
from Conte.
Osimhen has showed that he doesn't want to stay. Then Laurentiis already told Conte that we have an agreement. This boy will leave.
This one, but see, Baba, we've seen some people where person talks that they won't leave before, and then they stay back.
See, there-
My point is that the guy has said that even if Osimhen stays, he has stated it, he will still buy Lukaku.
Of course, he likes Lukaku.
That's
Lukaku
so
thrives-
understanding.
Lukaku
So
thrives on that
that's
country
what
a
I'm
lot.
telling you now. What I'm saying now is that he's not even sure of playing this season. He has not played that friendly. They
He
don't
hasn't.
listen.
In their Copa Italia game,
He's not
he has
played.
been left out.
But now, as it
And
stands
he says
now,
he's not taking
I think it's
He said he's
Chelsea
not
that
taking
I think it's
pay
Chelsea that is holding the whole thing down.
who Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Chelsea went to
Yeah.
buy Omoro Dion.
Omoro Dion will not start.
Then sell Lukaku.
Nothing is happening yet. Baba, this is starting next week. This is something that should
Just
have
sell
been,
Lukaku.
This is
I
something
think Chelsea is just trying to own
Osimhen has
Napoli.
signed this season for a long time. Osimhen's transfer should have been sorted out.
Then
Baba,
around July.
Baba, sharp. And look at it. We were talking about that. We always talk about autonomy and everything. Any serious coach, Baba, buy by July, they don't end
their
transfer.
Look at how many transfers Arsenal have left.
They don't end up.
Even the Mikel Merino now, you don't die down.
But
They don't end up. Any coach, Baba, you don't already know it, especially when you are establishing your role. Look at the Pep now.
How many people?
How many people, before they early, they don't buy out. Look at what Bayern does.
I don't think City have signed anybody apart from
But-
Savi.
Savino, yes.
Mike, let's
So my
ask
point now
ourselves
is that
this
the question I want
yeah.
to ask now. Now, is it like, is Osimhen as good as we think he
No,
is?
it's just
Or is it an issue of his attitude?
no.
Considering what happened with
With
Finidi George,
Finidi,
people
yeah.
are blaming.
No,
Is
it
it
was
as good as
collected.
this or is it about his attitude?
It is not attitude. It is not about his ability.
quality, yeah.
I think it is with finance. A lot of the big clubs that were chasing Osimhen, they have strikers, and that's one. Two, they don't want to cough out as much as that right now because of the economic conditions. Some of them have.
PSR and
If you serve, if you pay 130 million for Osimhen, what do you remain for your budget? So you have to go all in for Osimhen if you know that
You
you want
want
him.
him.
You want
Yeah.
him, and you will not sign any marquee player anymore.
Yeah.
But Chelsea can still do it. But the thing is, they want to hold Napoli to their balls.
If Arsenal now wanted it, they can do it. No. Yes.
How many big signings have Arsenal made? Arsenal haven't made 70 million before.
If they
But
want.
Arsenal is about to sell in Nketiah.
When
You'll be
they
surprised
sell
they
in
can't go for
Nketiah,
Osimhen.
My point is that they have the,
When they sell
that
it,
they've not
they have
done
the
it.
money.
They've not done it. I mean, they spent 65 million on the Harvard as at that time. It didn't seem like it made sense.
And they spent 105.
Arsenal, no,
and 106 on
the
budget
thing is,
last
Arsenal doesn't want to pay more than 80. Arsenal don't want to pay more than 80.
But let me tell you, if Aurelio will see 80 now for Osimhen, they'll let him go. I'm not. I'm,
Aurelio?
Yes.
No, because somebody that held on to Koulibaly for a very long time.
But they want him to go.
They don't get
to
now.
go. It's different now.
Osimhen's
They want him
wages
to
now.
go.
They hook
They
Napoli for
choke him.
neck.
30% of their
Baba, he hook
squad.
Napoli for neck.
Absolutely.
If
And
Aurelio
he
gets
doesn't
it,
want
you
to
know,
go
say
on
forget
loan.
what they do.
He doesn't want to
Osimhen
go
doesn't
on
want to go on loan.
loan. Doesn't want
Exactly.
to go on loan.
So now, that thing they hook him, and if they insist and bring Lukaku, that's another
Every
bam, another heavy salary.
30% of your
It
squad.
can't work.
30% of your squad.
So my
wage,
point is that
Osimhen
why
is
But-
good.
but your question is
if
valid.
A club, why can't a club remove, say, club, 80 million, is it too much for Osimhen?
No, but you see,
No,
they are just saying
the
it's
question
here.
is invalid because
You know,
why-
no,
there was a Saudi interest one time. What's going on now with Saudi?
He rejected. Last year,
Is this still
He
rejected?
rejected last year.
He rejected last year. And
He
this
rejected last
year,
year.
he's still rejecting. Why? Because he
He
has
wants-
aspirations.
He
now.
wants, yes.
He doesn't want. He doesn't
See,
want to
the
play
money,
in Saudi.
the money is receiving in Napoli. If he does not play football again, you know this guy will be okay. But so if you don't go into Saudi Arabia, it's not.
Let's look at it this way, yeah. Victor Osimhen, prior to 2022-2023 season, which is his best season, he scored 26 goals to win the Capo Cannoniere, which is the highest goal scorer in Italy. Right? 26 goals. Prior to that season, Osimhen's highest ever
I knew we were
tally.
going to come to this. I knew we were going to come to this.
Osimhen's highest ever tally is 15. It's 15.
In the league.
In fact,
in
yes,
the league,
of course
in the
now.
league, oh. So don't say
15
about.
and 30.
I
My
think-
point
I
I'm
think
trying
big
to make
clubs
is
are already made
Osimhen is
strikers.
They
Osimhen
have
26.
strikers. Yes.
Osimhen 26. My point I'm trying to make is this. Are you sure that the big clubs are convinced that Osimhen is that star
No.
striker?
The problem.
Because I'm just, no, this is very objective. It's only one season he has ever hit 20. Only one.
Yeah.
In
But he
for
was
26
close to
year old.
hitting that
They
last
were showing
season.
potential.
No.
See, you know
They were
when somebody is
showing
good enough.
potential,
You
yeah.
know,
But
but
he has limitations, and the style. I think Osimhen probably might have to change his style of play, and the aggressiveness in his style needs to be changed.
Maybe teams don't need that anymore.
You don't need that,
Maybe
and,
teams
but
don't
now,
need that.
see, and I don't blame
yeah.
Osimhen for hustling like that. Did you see one header Osimhen had last season? He had to stretch like I don't know if somebody.
But that's the
dive
way
like
Napoli plays, right?
No,
in a team like Arsenal now, you already have an Odegaard that will
That will
supply you.
create for you.
So you don't need to be hustling
okay,
up and down.
but that's what I'm saying now. My point is that before Haaland even came to Man City, Haaland has shown enough in 3 seasons in Dortmund.
Yeah.
My point is that I'm telling you, look, we are Nigerians and we like Osimhen. Look, I want Osimhen to succeed more than any other thing. He is a pride. But I'm telling you that if I'm a sporting director of the big clubs, they meet too. And these sporting directors, they talk with each other and they push each other. And if a star is a person, look at Julian Alvarez.
Yeah.
Alvarez has gone to this thing for how many?
80.
For 80.
80.
And if you're looking at it, Osimhen looks like a Simeone
you should see,
kind of striker
yeah, but
more
you
than
should-
an Alvarez.
You should see.
Yeah.
You know, one point is that
Simeone
Laurentiis
has changed his
they are
style.
paying 80
Simeone
million.
has changed his style.
Yes,
yeah.
they are paying. Yes, yes. They're paying 80 million for a bench warmer. Baba, Julian Alvarez is second team. Yes, now.
You know they bench.
He
No,
is
it's
bench
not bench.
now.
It's not bench material. It's not bench material
Doesn't mean
now.
that doesn't mean that.
No.
But now it's
It's not a bench material.
Baba, you are talking. It's not a bench material.
It's not a bench
Last
material,
season
yeah,
now,
it's
his
not.
second choice to Man City.
No, it's not a bench
Who did they
material.
buy from? Who did they buy from Man City? Did they buy Man City's first choice striker?
No, man.
Exactly.
I can have 3.
Relax.
No, man. That is the.
That's a good
No,
point.
it's not a good point. It's not a good point. It's not a good point. No, see, I can be.
Hold on. We have a call. Oluwafemi is on the line. Hello, Oluwafemi. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mike.
Go ahead, talk to us, Oluwafemi. You're live.
Yes, about Osimhen. No, see, there is underlying factor about his attitude. Let me tell you the fact. That one is one. Then two, the price tag on him, 130 million euro. No club for now. We would like to. Arsenal is interested, but they cannot buy him for that amount. Why? So it's either Laurentiis of Napoli lower his price, or I don't know what they want to do about Osimhen. So, but like you have been saying, Osimhen does not seem to be that consistent player because of this injury problem. You know, you have said it. The last time he had 20 was only one, 2023, 22-23. So, I don't know what, maybe you should just say in Napoli, I don't know what to say. So God will help him. It's our own.
I like that. I like it. See, Baba, I'm telling you, I will
come in straight.
Oluwafemi, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me tell you, I feel like Osimhen can play in the best team,
There's a
in the
question
biggest
right
team
now,
ever. But I'm just telling you that. So look at the Julian. I said it for him. I didn't say Julian is even better than Osimhen.
Of course it's not.
Understand? But I'm just saying that people went to pay as much as 80 million for a player who is second choice for another team. What does it tell you? I'm telling you. So look at it objectively. The big boys are probably not convinced.
Okay, no. Okay, wait.
They're probably not convinced.
Lukaku's style of play and Osimhen's style of play,
Yeah.
are they really that different? Why is Conte preferring a Lukaku over an Osimhen?
That's a
He
question.
has worked with him for a very long time.
That-
At Chelsea.
No.
That's the question.
No. He has,
But they have like the same profile.
they have a
They have
working
the same-
relationship.
and
Conte has
Osimhen-
played with Osimhen.
and-
I mean,
I know
and
Conte can
Osimhen-
go as far as taking anyone for
and
his-
Osimhen is a younger player
yes,
than
but
Lukaku.
somebody who you know. See, Conte is very. Okay, let's now look at the discipline issue too now. Conte knows that Lukaku will be a yes boy to him. Osimhen can never be a yes boy to him. Osimhen with the para with Spalletti. Osimhen with the para for Finidi.
You can't para for Conte.
I know that. To
You
avoid,
cannot.
see,
You'll
to,
be sold.
to avoid drama.
Finanza.
They
To
don't-
avoid drama.
They don't ball.
To avoid
They don't
drama.
ball Osimhen.
Of course.
Diego Costa, calm down. Who be
avoid-
Osimhen? Diego Costa? Dey?
But wait,
Text message.
to avoid
Diego
drama.
Costa.
But wait,
You know
to
Diego
avoid
Costa
drama.
on.
To avoid drama. He doesn't want to maybe use him in Napoli. But one thing is, you know, there are two ways to why the transfer might not be working. Either the money that Napoli
All right.
asking.
Seriously, please hold on. We have Jaffet on the line. Hello, Jaffet. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Morning.
Jaffet, go ahead. Talk to us. You're live.
Concerning Osimhen, if you want to go for it, the money is not the problem.
Jaffet, sorry about that. I think we missed you. Just before you go, let's take a number. We have a number of messages here. Osimhen is a very good striker. This is coming. Please, when you send a message, give us your name so that we can acknowledge you. It says, but many clubs are considering the price tag alongside his injury issues. Okay.
Injury?
Let's
I think that
see now.
started just last season.
Hello, good morning. I am Lazy's. Chelsea's as good as finished. Okay. I says, this is Victor. Victor says, I don't think Chelsea is ready to compete for titles this season. But okay, let's just round up on this so that we can get into the Community Shield. What do you think would happen now? What do you think will happen?
Osimhen will move. But he has to maybe take a pay cut. See, there are two
Absolutely.
things. Pay cuts and his salary is very huge, man.
Okay.
Apart from his salary,
Okay.
if I can pay Osimhen's salary, that means his transfer fee has to reduce to maybe like 90.
If Chelsea signs Osimhen
Alright.
permanently, I think they should be sanctioned. Because, no.
They'll
because,
find a way to balance their books. It's not Chelsea.
Okay.
They've seen loopholes.
All
but I
right.
think he'll leave, though.
All right. Okay. All
Or
right.
stays till January.
Let's move from that. We have a very short time. We just have about 6-7 minutes. Let's do Manchester United versus Manchester City. That will be 300 hours. That exactly 3 hours from now. In 2 hours' time, of course, the lineups will be out, and we'll have a replay of the FA Cup final last season where Manchester United 9.5 odd. And 10 odd against someone else. By the way, this season we're coming back. You know, I don't know who love our tips. With the cook, and we have tips here. 9.5 odds. 9 they give Manchester United, and they defeated Manchester. And the funny thing was that I saw it. Even after first half,
sent me the game.
even after first half, it was still 3.5 now. After Man, they lead 2-0. They still give, so if you say it's take out
10,000 naira,
That-
man.
so today now.
That game was a dash.
Today, guys, what are your thoughts? Manchester United, Manchester City. Manchester City cannot take it like that because they don't say Man U if beats them. Nah, normal. It happen. What are your thoughts about today's game?
I think Manchester United will be going with much confidence because of the FA Cup final is at Wembley, back at Wembley again, the new season. But now it's a question of the preparedness of both sides. I think Pep has already come out to say the likes of Foden, Rodri will be missing this final. While we know that for Manchester United, they don't have their new signing, the Euro, there's Zexay. Onana has come out to say that they'll be taking a lot of risks. You understand? So I think,
and then the striker said
it's
he's not a 9, he's not a 10.
How do you come out and say you're not a 9.5?
You know, he gave me what Gabriel said. He said, I'm a striker, but I don't score too much goals.
Defensive striker like
bro, man, it's so weird, man.
So they give Man U 4.45. That's the thing.
There's obviously anything to happen.
No, they give them 9.5 on.
And the last Manchester derby in a community shield ended in United's favour 3-2. That was 2012. And at that time, City were the FA Cup holders.
But you know that City normally do badly. The last 5 competitions, they've lost 3.
They've lost to Leicester,
Arsenal, and Liverpool.
They've lost, so just they understand. So let's say they look at me. You can stake it on Man U.
It's not Man U.
It's not Man U.
It's not Man U. It's not Man U.
If you say I did school, I was taking my school fees. But no,
it's not Manchester United.
Man U. Nah.
You go lose them all. Don't start.
I won't take Man United.
Football is 90% psychology, so it might still work against Manchester City because they don't really perform well.
And they don't have their star boys.
Yeah, but I think now they should be having Savinho. Savinho should be playing. But for Manchester United,
and Doku.
Yeah, and Doku, you know, I think it's going to be a closer game than the FA Cup final. To me, till today, that FA Cup final still looks like a dash.
But there is no backup striker in
you have freedom. You have freedom. Says even as Manchester United fan, I don't think we'll win because we don't look prepared for the season.
They always say that.
They always say that
until they win. They will not come out and say, we're never ready. You people are not ready for us. We will see.
All right.
United trade.
Mr. Man says Man U win 2-1. All right. This is Jonah. Jonah says, oh, Mike, I love your input on analyzing average issue. You have been real and transparent. Keep it up. Thank you very much. It says, if Osimhen, this is Badigeshin Olainwaju Dahu says, if Osimhen was a white guy, this transfer would have done with long ago. Leave these white guys.
I think so.
No, they know he's good, but not willing to pay the big bucks for a black player.
Is
that a possibility?
That's a bad take.
No, it's not.
No. That's a bad take. Really? Actually, you don't.
Nah, you're brutal. You're brutal. No. To be fair, he has a little bit of point. He has a little bit of
This
point.
is the winning African.
How many Africans do they pay that
This is Victor Osimhen.
Who is the highest?
This is Victor Osimhen now.
How many black players don't pass 100 million?
How many strikers are better than him in this area?
No.
How many? So why are we bringing color here? It's not about him being white. There are many white strikers are in limbo.
Man.
There are many.
See, I think Daniel Levy and Laurentiis.
We're talking about the best black striker in the world. Do you understand?
Laurentiis and Daniel Levy, they are friends like this.
I feel like there's a little bit of a point there because number one, first of all, you know, say AFCON is coming again.
You go come out for January.
He go come out.
The next AFCON is even December.
He go come out.
December, January.
And that AFCON now 1 month. It's already out.
Then go lose him.
At the minimum.
Mike.
Do you understand? So you're thinking about it that if 1 month, and the last time Osimhen has gotten injured about at least twice on international duty. Every time he went, they come back at least 2 months.
But the last Nations Cup,
I think it's just the.
So
I think clubs are moving from being passion merchants now. They don't really want passion.
My point is that they put all these things together. Look, before you come out that kind of money, it's big money. There's a lot of things you think about.
If you say 50 million.
But like you said,
don't you think?
I think that if the money is lower, some clubs might want to take that risk.
Mike, I want to ask a question.
So look at.
If it is 80 million, some clubs won't.
80 million. For me, 80 million is still high. For me now, no. I'm telling you because see, Baba. Therefore, don't price them.
Do you know how much Napoli buy him? Napoli buy him for about 70.
Don't you think club admins watched that IG live video?
Of course, it's possible.
Don't you think so?
It's possible.
Even if they don't understand.
I don't think
it's a bad paint on him.
Do you know how many Nigerians wrote about? Even if they write about him.
I think it's a bad paint on him already. Maybe that's what's going on. Because Barcelona have an aging Lewandowski. They need a replacement. Barcelona is not looking your way. Arsenal is not looking your way. Chelsea,
Arsenal are looking, but the price.
Chelsea signing everybody. What's that? How would Chelsea prefer Omoro vice?
All right. Let's say for me, I think that for Osimhen, the best option for him now might be a loan.
Now that Monza goes. When
did he not give a neck? He go. Because why? If they buy Lukaku, he will sit down on the bench.
He will.
It is what it is because that's who the coach wants.
I'm sure Conte is going to use
Understand?
2 strikers, and that will be Simeone and Lukaku, or Raspadori and Lukaku. Osimhen will sit on the bench for Raspadori.
All right, but then let's run off for
Bologna
Manchester
wins
United. What are your takes? What's going to happen? How they be?
I think it's going to be a
playing
closer
man?
game.
Okay.
I can't say City will win. I can't say Man United will win. We are just going to enjoy the 90 minutes. It might not even go into extra time. But at the end of the day, City might just show their superiority.
I don't think it's extra time,
Manchester
it's
is
just
blue.
penalties.
Just penalties.
Split to penalties. I think Manchester will be blue at the end of the day.
All right, it's me for my team. I give you over 1.5.
For me, I give you about 2.5.
Over 2.5?
Yes,
I
because
say when I say that 2. When I say that 2.
No,
no, I know. Your school fees.
Well, I go chop like 2.
1.5 now. You don't say go take risk. That you say go pass to Doku.
Absolutely. And Garnacho wants to show himself now that he's
All right, guys.
Copa America winner.
All right, guys, we gotta go. Let's final words for everything. Osimhen, Man U, where do you want to get your final words in?
Well, for me, I think fans should have it in mind that Victor Osimhen might end up leaving Napoli. But if he doesn't leave, I trust him to thrive under Conte, regardless of the personal
If he
difference.
doesn't buy Lukaku.
I know that is under possibility. If the personal difference is taken aside, because Conte will play 3 at the back and he will play 2 strikers.
Yeah.
So let's
But
see.
if I'm playing 2 strikers, I will not play Lukaku and Osimhen.
So what
No. because
Impossible. They are too alike. No coach will do that.
Osimhen is still mobile, man.
Nah, lie. No
No,
coach could do
you
that.
can't.
But leave that one.
You can't.
When you have a Simon, you have Raspadori, no coach could do that one.
You
You have Varskelia. How do you want to do it?
Area presence.
No, forget it. One is okay.
Lukaku
Come on, you cannot do
that.
2. You not fit do 2.
Cross like this.
You tell like this. You not fit play Osimhen and Lukaku. Forget it. Impossible.
No.
Impossible. Some of them go to miss goal. Some of them be. No start.
All right, no wala.
All right.
For me, I think Osimhen should leave Napoli, but the question now is to where. So I think that's just what we are going to look out for,
Not
the
London
rest of the
forever.
summer. He's not coming to us.
Okay.
I won't take him out.
All right, that's it on the show. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a wonderful show. Thank you for being part of the show, for your calls and also for your messages. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.